Vision boarding changed my life last year, and you deserve to have your life changed as well. So let's talk about how to make a vision board that's actually gonna work for you. To prove to you guys that I'm being dead serious and that vision boarding actually works, I have my 2023 vision board right behind me, and from this board I can proudly say that over here I said I wanted to be a surface pattern designer, and I have proudly completed Bonnie Christine's surface pattern design course earlier in the year. Since then I've created 2 full collections, multiple countless patterns, and have even gotten licensed at the end of 23, which I was nervous wouldn't happen, but it was on the board, so it happened. Over there is a picture of a girl painting a mural, and I painted my very first outdoor mural in 2023, and that was an opportunity that was literally just like handed to me. I don't know how it happened, but it freaking happened. Over here in the corner I put 10K a month, and when I tell you I was shaking in my boots putting that on that board, because I was like, oh my god, is that even possible? But I can proudly tell you on the last month of the year, December 2023, I surpassed that. Okay, from going from not knowing if I could make that, I made it and then some. Over here is a picture of a girl sitting in an art gallery with a bunch of art around her, and I curated 2 community galleries in 2023. And I think the craziest and trippiest one on this board is this bottom corner. I have a camera, a Sony camera, it's white, and I initially put that on my board because I wanted to just get better at YouTube. Like, that's why I put it there, to signify like YouTube and content creation. But little did I know I would end up buying that exact same camera later on in the year unintentionally. On top of all this, I even hosted a powerful vision boarding session for 2024 as an event with the Active Club, and there was just a group of so many strong and powerful girls there. I talked about what I put on my vision board, how everything came true, and how I made it come true, which is exactly what I'm gonna talk about in this video. And I also did like a part 2 of that with a smaller group of artist friends. So I know my vision boards, okay? I know my vision boards. I love vision boards, so we're gonna get onto all of that today together. I know you're ready to start vision boarding right now, but I'm gonna stop you right there and tell you to put those scissors down, because before we actually get to vision boarding, there's a couple things that we need to do to set the right intention for our vision board. Because vision boarding, yes, it is such a beautiful and magical thing that can change people's lives, but it's not beautiful and magical in the way that people usually think it is on social media. It's not like this magical thing where you glue pieces of paper on here aesthetically and all of a sudden by some magical power everything's gonna come true. No, there's so much more that goes into it, and I'm gonna be the one that's gonna actually be real with you about it. Vision boarding actually starts from here. It starts from mentally preparing yourself and setting the right intentions. Intentions are so important. And yes, you can make a cute vision board, but it is more than that. You don't want to just slap a bunch of cute pictures on a board and then call it a vision board. You have to actually be intentional with what it is that you're putting on the board. Like, let's normalize having ugly boards that are actually intentional. So you want to get specific with what you're putting on your board. Think about things like, who do you see yourself being? What are your goals? And what do you actually want to achieve within the time frame that you're creating your vision board for? So my first step to vision boarding is actually goal setting. So get out your pen and paper, your notebook, your iPad, your laptop, whatever it is that you prefer to goal set on, and break down every single one of the goals that you want to achieve. A good way to do that is think about the categories that you want to achieve in. So whether that's health and wellness, career, relationship, all the different categories, think about within each category, what is the goals that you actually want to achieve. I actually already have a full video where I talk about goal setting. I'll link it above so you can check that out, and I think it's super valuable, and I really want to urge you to watch that before actually vision boarding yourself, because that's really going to help you set the intentions and goal set and put the right things on your vision board. I feel like this goes without saying, but I want to mention it anyways. The purpose of a vision board is to literally visualize the things that you want to achieve, and once you create your board, you put it in a place that you're going to see it every single day, so that subconsciously when you see the board, your mind's going to remind you of that thing that you put on your board, and you're going to subconsciously continue to work towards it. For example, if I were to put a screenshot of my alarm that said 6 a.m. on it onto my vision board, that is going to normalize for me that waking up at 6 a.m. is a normal thing every time I see my board, so that in the morning when my alarm does go off at 6 a.m., instead of hitting snooze, I'm going to wake up because I'm like, hey, this is a normal thing. It's on my vision board. This is a goal of mine. It's literally normalizing that thought for me and making it easier to achieve. Going back to that white camera that I put on my vision board, I put that on there there not realizing that that's the camera that I wanted to buy. Like I said, I put it on there with the purpose of it being a reminder to film content, but because that board, like I put it over my desk, so I kind of subconsciously saw the side of my board every single day when I was working. So subconsciously I saw that camera, and when it was time to buy a camera, I picked it. And I kid you not, I didn't even realize that that happened until December when I was reflecting on my vision board, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even realize I bought this camera. I didn't even realize that happened. So it's because I subconsciously saw that camera every day. When it was time to pick a camera, my brain just went towards it because I was like, I'm used to this. The next thing that's super important is to speak as if you already have the things that you're putting on your vision board. So instead of passive statements like I want to be rich or I'm gonna be rich, you want to change that to I am rich. Instead of I want to start working out, you're gonna say I do work out every single day. Instead of I want to be a morning person, I am a morning person. You're kind of tricking your brain into thinking that you already are this person and you already have all of these things. And this is literally like scientifically proven to be true. When you continue to tell your brain something else, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways into believing it. You have to create the reality for yourself that you wish to exist, because guess what? You are literally the author of your own book. You are the one writing your own story. You have the capability to change things in a second, but it all starts up here by telling yourself you can change things. It's literally almost like a fake it till make it scenario, like telling yourself these things and tricking your mind into believing these things until you actually have them. You literally have to block out your 3D circumstances, and you're creating this vision in your mind, and trust me when I tell you, the 3D will catch up to it. So you may not in the real world right now physically be rich, but you are telling yourself you are rich. You are having a rich mentality. You are acting as if you are a rich person. What would a rich person do? How would they dress? How would they talk? How would they act? What kind of person do you want to be as a rich person? Act like that person, trick your brain into having it, and trust me when I tell you, you will attract that energy back into you. Your 3D physical state will eventually catch up into your mind, because like I said, everything starts with your mind, okay? Everything around you right now is a manifestation of all the things your past self has thought of up here. From the clothes you're wearing, from the person you are, from your likes and your dislikes, from your friends, to the food you eat, it's all a manifestation of your past thoughts. So what you were doing now is literally creating new thoughts and new manifestations that are going to turn into your future reality. This was literally what got me through 2023. Like, I'm so lucky that I learned all of this early on or throughout the year in 2023. So when it actually came down to it, I put these practices into play, and that is how I achieved all of this stuff that is on my board, is because I told myself that I already had every single one of these things. Everything around us is made out of energy. So when you put out positive energy into the world, positive energy is gonna come back to you. Like, literally Google it. But if you put out constantly negative energy into the world, negative perspective, you treat people like crap, you act like crap, you're always waking up on the wrong side of the bed, that's the energy you're gonna attract back to you, and you're gonna constantly see that energy coming reciprocated back to you. So don't be shocked when you do this and you tell yourself you already have something, and then all of a sudden you have this in the blink of an eye. Don't be shocked, okay? Because it will happen faster than you think, and it will literally change your life, okay? This is the secret. I'm telling you the secret right now. Okay, so now that we've goal set, we have the right mindset, we have the right intentions, now you're gonna go and find all the photos for your vision board that relate to your goals and really visualize what it is that you want to achieve. So don't just put like random people on your vision board. So for example, the photo where the girl is sitting in the gallery, there was a girl there, but I put a little heart over her face because I'm like, I don't want to put a random person on my vision board that you're just gonna see, because I feel like that subconsciously makes you feel like, hey, this person has it, why don't I have it? It's gonna make you feel crappy about yourself. So something that I see some people do is they cut out a photo of their head and put it on top of the other person's head. You can do that. Or like me, you can just stick another thing on top of it instead. You're really manipulating photos in a way that are gonna be very specific to each and every one of your goals. And now that AI is a thing, I'm sure that you can probably AI generate photos that are very specific to all the goals that you want to achieve. You can literally create anything you want and be very, very specific. Okay, yes, we've already written down our specific goals, but you want to get very specific about all of that on your board so that when you see it, you're triggering your brain subconsciously to remember those things and to act like you already have those things and attract them back to you. Okay, so let's get into making a vision board together. So I had a fun little get together with a bunch of my friends where we all pulled up to a coffee shop together and vision boarded together. And this is the first time that I actually vision board in a group of people. And let me tell you, it was so powerful. So grab your friends, grab your family, family, your siblings, your dog, or you can do it alone, whatever, but it's time to get into it. So here at our session, half of my friends created digital vision boards. I personally created a physical one just because to me, there's something special about being able to cut out the photos that you want to happen to you and to paste them on your vision board. It's almost like you're physically touching your goals and the things that you want to come true and making them happen. So that's why I prefer physical. And I also just like to hold my board in my hand. You know what I mean? Something that I like to do, I actually put together a digital version first. So I have a rough idea of my collage and how I want it to look. As much as I said you don't have to go out and just get aesthetic photos, now that I have all my photos, I want to make sure that they look good together. So yeah, I made like a little rough outline so that when I actually go in and put all the photos together, they look cute. I like to categorize my vision board into sections. So on the top part is literally all of my art goals. So being a surface pattern designer, putting more time into my art, that sort of thing. And over there on the bottom right, you see all of my YouTube goals. So getting my 100,000 subscriber plaque, getting monetized, all of that stuff. So I kind of split it up into different areas. Just kind of, you don't have to do this, but I think it kind of helps me stay focused knowing that all of my goals are separated into areas. What I did with my photos is I went on Pinterest, I searched up specific things that I wanted on my board, such as, Portugal photos because I want to go to Portugal. I also went into Canva. I love the look of illustrations, obviously because I'm an artist. So I mixed and matched more lifestyle, real photos with illustrations. And I also put some of my own stuff on there. So as an artist, there's a picture of me drawing on my iPad at the top. There's also a mock-up of my own pattern that I made. So I kind of like to mix it up. There's a photo of me there as well. And something that I'm going to let you guys in on is a little secret. So I didn't use Photoshop. I specifically used Canva. So I have a screenshot of my Instagram up there. And in that screenshot, I kind of in Canva placed an object. And on top of it, I put 100,000 followers because that was one of my goals that I'm visualizing for myself this year. So I kind of manipulated the photo in Canva to make it what I want to happen. The 6 a.m. clock thing is literally a screenshot of my own alarm that I put in there. The 20K a month goal, I just typed that up in Canva and used a really cool, pretty font to put it there on the side. But really and truly, I would say this is the fun part, is just gluing everything together. Now that you've already planned what you want to happen for you, you're literally putting it together and you're manifesting your life in front of your own eyes. So have fun with it. Get a little fun drinky drink, your drink of choice, coffee, tea, smoothie, water, whatever the case may be, and put on some music if you're alone and just enjoy the process. Don't rush it. Just really take in every single thing. And when you're putting it on there, really imagine each and everything coming true as you stick it onto your vision board. Vision boarding can change each and every one of our lives, but it is all about the intentions that we set when we're actually creating them. How realistic are your goals? Are they something that you can actually achieve? Have you actually put thought into how you're going to achieve them? Do we actually truly believe that we can achieve it? Okay, maybe you don't even know how you're going to achieve it. That's fine, but do you think that it's actually realistically possible? Vision boarding is about working towards your goals while simultaneously believing that you already have them. So it's about disconnecting yourself mentally from what you already have, from 3D circumstances of where you currently are, and honestly being a little bit delusional, and that's okay because that is what's going to help you achieve every single one of your goals. Don't forget to check out my goal setting video before you start vision boarding so you can be super intentional with all of your goals, and I literally cannot wait to see every single one of your dreams come true. Peace. Okay, video done.